Living in Wales, this is a very familiar sight. A sheep on the line. Who you'd have thought? Here in Minecraft. I am Draken. This is the DrakenWerks. You know, every episode we come into this and we sit there and we think, I tell you what, there's not a lot that I've actually done this week. And I say that, and then I start editing. And then when I start editing, I suddenly realise that I actually did quite a bit in the last week. And this is no exception. There are multiple time lapses today. And to actually kick us off, I'm going to start with one time lapse with ShelyRuely.
My eyes are completely closed.
Okay,
All right.
This is a trust exercise in that case. You've got your eyes completely closed because you're on a gangplank that's only 1 block wide. But you're good. Keep going straight forward.
Am I okay? Keep going straight?
Yeah, the drop's only, well, there's water beneath you, but it's quite a way
Well,
down.
I do have 1,005 levels, so keep going straight.
No pressure there. No pressure. Yeah, keep going straight, and you're on the ship. So you
Ooh, okay.
I'm
going to open my eyes now.
Yep.
Hello?
So welcome aboard the Steampunk Queen.
Oh my gosh. Look, there's an area back here where I can do all my nefarious deeds or my wonderful good quality deeds.
Absolutely. There's no cargo on the ship. That's for you to add to it, because obviously it's whatever cargo you want to transport.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
You can add anything you want onto there. You can change bits around as you want to. But this is the main deck. Obviously, you've got a couple of cannons at the front there just for defense, because this is the Kestral version, which is mainly meant for merchant activities.
And then look at Diamond Head. Oh my gosh. How many did you end up using? Just a few?
6, I think it is. Yeah, 6 makes up the figurehead at the front there. So it's not too bad.
Yeah, that's not bad at all. I was thinking it was going to be like 40 diamond blocks. That's why I left so many in that thing for you.
Oh, it's alright. Well, if you didn't want the other 40 diamond blocks, I'll take them. That's alright. It's not a problem.
Well, I might end up giving them to you anyways in the form of payment for more ships, so...
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Well, I got a new design coming soon, which is even bigger. So this is the largest one we do so far, but I got a bigger one coming soon. This is the galley. So this is where you can get your food, and you've got your water there to wash up afterwards. You've got a little keg there. You've got a little dining table there as well. It's for your crew. You've got some bunks there at the back for the crew as well. And obviously all the cannons on here are your defensive purpose. So it's only this deck that has the cannons other than the two at the front. And then
I
back
think...
here,
I'm sorry. I think that I might have to get some villagers to be in here.
make some crew. And then this is the captain's quarters.
Ew, yes. We need to get a captain here.
So you've got a double bed for the captain. He's got his own little bedside cabinet table there. He's got his own little desk as well. A couple of pictures up and around and some personal chests.
So cool! Oh my gosh, I can't believe I have my own. I was gonna build one, but then I saw that you were selling them, and I was like, oh no. All about local business here. Local business. That's what Shelly's about.
I appreciate the custom. The shipyards is always open to any customer. So this is the lower deck. This is your cargo hold. So on the military version of this vessel, this is normally filled with cannons, but on this version, the Kestral version, this is designed purely for cargo, with a couple of little portholes at the side there for looking out through. And then this hatch here is your escape hatch. So should anything unforetowed happen to the ship, though it shouldn't do, but just on the off chance, on the safety thing, you've got a quick bailout exit from underneath.
It's nice. Oh my gosh. Oh, and I love the colors. This is so cool. Although, I'm wondering if maybe I should switch out the black diamond for gold blocks.
That's an option. I'm quite happy to replace them around for you if you want to.
Oh, you don't have to do that. You already put so much work in.
That's fine. Part of the service. We want you to be 100% happy with your ship.
Oh, well, I'm certainly happy. I'm definitely going to be buying more, especially when you get the bigger ones.
Yeah, so we've got some bigger designs coming. As well as the smaller ones that are also available.
This is so cool. Yeah, but, you know, I'm Shelly, and, you know, I don't, it's go big or go home here, so. Oh my god, this is so beautiful. Wow, this is way better than I thought it would look. Like, I mean, I thought it was going to look really good, but I didn't expect, like, something so cool and, like, massive.
I'm glad you appreciate it. Well, you went for the largest design we had on the books at the time.
Yeah, I was looking for the most expensive one, is what I was doing. Because I wanted to support my local businesses, because I am, you know, one of the heads of Mighty Shell Corp, and we really care about our customers, and we purchase from local businesses, so.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that. Responsible business ownership.
Oh yeah, we're always wonderful people. I mean, there are some people that think that we're corrupt, but that is definitely not the case.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that you're not.
Yeah, in fact, we're opening a bank soon, and we're going to be doing exchanges for netherite and diamond blocks, and, you know, every couple of days or so, the exchange rate is going to be changing, so it would be great for stocks for making diamonds. I will definitely be doing more business with Draken Empire in the future. It's really too bad that we couldn't get you for Mighty Shell Corp.
Unfortunately, I am now a member of the collective, where we are trying to make sure that we look after the small businesses out there. So
we are supposed enemies, although we all know that Mighty Shell Corp is actually very, very quality, and we would never, ever, ever be evil.
Well, business is business. I mean, at the end of the day, I don't see anyone as being enemies, so to speak. I see people as being businesses and keeping the free market free, basically.
Yes. But of course, we are going to have to be doing something about all those protesters outside of our, you know, area, and you know, it will be absolute.
I don't really know much about those, but
oh yeah,
I'm sure we could.
There are protesters.
We could possibly even sell you a military vessel to go and deal with it.
I might have to get like one of those special ones that have certain things that you drop out at the bottom, and they
tear gas.
Cause. Yeah. I was thinking explosions, and, you know, mass carnage.
I'm not sure dealing with protesters with explosives is necessarily the best idea, but, you know.
Are you sure? I thought that was the most humane way to get rid of them.
No, normally it's actually listening to what the protesters are requesting and then reassuring or, you know, helping them out and getting them to see your point of view sometimes helps.
Oh, I always thought that it was like, you know, just squashing them like a bug and then they're gone.
Are you sure Mighty Shelly Corp isn't corrupt?
I have no clue what you're talking about. We are a quality, wonderful business that is kind. Of course, collective members have to pay 6 times the price.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe.
Maybe we should.
Instead of 6 diamonds, it would be 6 diamond blocks.
I see.
It's
so
awful. It's awful.
I see. So my airships then would go up. Oh, let's have a look. 36 diamond blocks for a 6 diamond block airship. This one was about what you paid, about 8, 9 diamond blocks for this. So this would go up by 6 times the amount.
You know what's funny about that too, Dragon, is that that's pocket change to me.
Well, I'm glad that you're doing well. I'm glad you're doing financially well.
There you are. You hear it from Shelly, from the Mighty Shelly Corp. They say they are not evil or corrupt, yet they think dealing with protesters, the best way of doing it is to squash them like bugs
and to drop bombs on them and explode, which I don't think is really necessarily the best way to deal with the protesters outside of their building at the moment. And on top of that, they are talking about turning around and increasing the prices for collective members, which is quite strange that we've managed to get them all in a bit of a twist at the moment, considering all we've done so far is have one meeting amongst the three of us. We've done nothing else yet. We've only just started the collective and we've already started to get them all worried. But if that's the direction they want to head, and I mean these people are lovely anyway, but if that's the direction they want to head, they would want to remember as well that I'm also one of their bigger customers. So if they want to start charging us extra, then we're going to want to start encouraging people to actually start doing businesses that compete with some of the stuff here that they've got a unique monopoly on. And I mean, that's kind of the idea of what the collective is about anyway, is breaking some monopolies. But if they're going to start saying increasing the prices here, we're going to be wanting to do that a lot more. It's actually justifying what the collective is about. And as you can see here, you know, it's like we're buying out all of their blaze rods, but all that could end as soon as we build ourselves a blaze farm or encourage a smaller business to go and do exactly the same sort of thing. And I think it's going to become more urgent for us to do that soon, because if they're going to increase the prices with us and go into this big competition, then we're going to end up with certain parts of the market drying up and we're not going to have access to. So we're going to need to do something. But that's something we can discuss amongst the rest of the collective members there. But as you can see, we did go on a bit of a spending spree this week. We bought out loads of iron again from Mighty Beard's shop. We also bought a few, as you saw, blaze rods from the Mighty Shelly Corp as well, and some extra beacons. I needed some beacons, and you can only get it from those guys anyway. But I don't mind so much. Especially after Shelly spent so much on getting the airship done, and it was a joy to build that airship. Lovely to see her designs there as well. And also, we had a couple of little diamonds here ourselves, but we did start taking out some of the items that we were duplicating with the rest of the collective members from our shop. But you see this? I don't remember this being here. Has this shop moved, or am I going mad? Because this shop, I'm sure, was just somewhere else. But it looks really awkward where it's placed now. It's just like it doesn't fit properly. So I mean, we're going to have to investigate this. And this shop here as well. This is Gray's new shop. This is his shulker shop, where you get like a mystery shulker when you put so many diamond blocks in. So I thought, yeah, let's give it a gamble. I know these things are a bit of a gamble. And so we put one in for the 3 diamond block one. And we also put one in for the 2 diamond block one. And thought, let's have a look, see how we go with it. Unfortunately, the 2 diamond block one gave us a chest full of gunpowder, which we already have a gunpowder farm, and the value on this is actually only a 1.5 diamond blocks, and we paid 2 diamond blocks. That's including the cost of the shulker, because the amount of gunpowder in there is only the equivalent of 1 diamond block. And then the 3 diamond block one was potions, which isn't much use for us either. Oh well, never mind. But easy come, easy go, I suppose. It just teaches me for gambling. But what I did also build this week was a brand new shop. Now, you remember last week we built a chorus farm, and or chorus fruit farm, I should say, rather than just a chorus farm. We're not just farming choruses, you know, parts of the song. We are actually farming chorus fruit. And chorus fruit is used to build some stuff. I'd highly recommend going and checking out Tobsterschomchom's latest video, because he got very confused by the name that we gave this shop. So this shop we're calling Happy Cat Happy Cat. Now that may seem a bit odd, but I'd say to you guys this. What's the sound that a cat makes when it's happy? It purrs. And so if you've got 2 cats purring, it becomes purpur. And we're selling purpur blocks here, as well as end rods. So that's behind the name. That's why it's called Happy Cat Happy Cat. That we did put a couple of cats in there just to turn around and play on the name a little bit more there as well. And actually, no sooner than we built the shop, we did actually start selling almost immediately. Look at this, we got a load of end rods out of there as well. But I did notice over in our sea fuel shop, we've done some sales, but look what's wrong here. We have like 7 diamonds and stuff in each chest, even though the chest is sold out of fuel blocks. Someone had shortchanged us. I put out a message on Discord, found out it was Gray, he had misread the signs, and so he did come back in a bit and actually add in all the rest of the diamonds that you can see here. So we did actually fully pay up in the end. But after this, we had to go and meet up with someone for the honey farm.
Hi, Draken.
Hey, how you doing? How's things?
Good. So, you know that bee farm I mentioned?
Yeah.
Ta-da!
Aha, full of scaffolding and
It
you got the
looks
box
like a
itself.
big beehive.
So this is the one you and Quirky had started, or rather Quirky had started the redstone, you started building the outside. Now,
Yeah.
what would you say to rebuilding the structure maybe a little bit further over? Because
I'm
actually,
okay with that.
Well, you see, because I've already found this place after we had our chat the other day. Follow me.
Oh, okay. Ooh,
And ta-da!
Shiny new redstone. Yeah,
So,
I don't know any of this is.
I got a little bit inspired, so I have actually built 6 entire units there. So there is, I try to remember what the maths is on this one. There's 64 on each of these rows, and there's 3 rows. So yeah, whatever that is, about 180 odd or whatever. Lots of spawning spaces. So yeah, it's nearly ready to go. There's still some little bits and pieces that need to be done. Obviously, you need to build the structure. And we also need to get a load of glass bottles in. Most of the glass bottles are there. We've just got a couple of modules left to put glass bottles in. All the shears are in place. I just need to put bees in and put some final bits of redstone in. And get rid of any magma blocks that you may be finding.
Magma cubes. Move. Move.
Best to duck. Best to duck on that one.
It's stuck. The cube's got it stuck. There we go.
That does it. There we go.
Yay.
This is the problem with magma
I can
cubes.
definitely build the giant nest thing to over here. Or hive. It's called a hive. I keep getting
cool.
the nests and the hives confused.
I mean, this isn't to sort of say, what Quirky had done was any bad or anything else like that. Far from it. It was actually pretty good. But trying to understand sometimes other people's redstone when you're not quite sure how they're doing it, sometimes it's just easier to go ahead and just build your own design. So this is actually mostly designed on Neil Mango design, for the most part. A couple of little tweaks, but other than that, yeah, it's mostly on a Neil Mango design that we've got coming across here.
There's something very satisfying about the way redstone on glass looks, and I don't know what that is.
But yes, we have one fully functional, operational bee farm. Once I get the bees in. Well, it should be operational, and then we can just AFK here and get some stuff. But yeah, preventing the spawn space, I think that's going to be a priority, because we are getting a lot of magmas over here. Magma queues.
So I'll just need to figure out how wide this is, adjust my design accordingly, and we'll be good to go.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be dramatically different to the design that Quirky had done. Not in terms of volume, anyway. I think the design I got there should fit within roughly the same space, maybe a little bit wider. Maybe.
No worries.
But yeah, welcome to the new honey farm.
Hey. Well, thank you very much.
No problems, you're welcome.
So I just worked out with that bee farm that we need 85,000 bottles to make it work. I'm going to need a new array.
all done with this and built a brand new furnace array for us. As I was saying before that, we needed 85,000 bottles, so I decided to go dig up a load of sand. Now, a Mighty Beard is already working on also digging up, getting a load of glass bottles from a Quad Witch farm, but we thought we would turn around and build a furnace. I needed to expand the mini furnace that we had beneath our castle, so I built this new one, which has like 64 different furnaces. So you can see there we had the place where we dropped it off and then place to drop in the fuel and the items, and if we come in under here, you can see all 64 furnaces with the minecarts there that just get through cooking stuff up a lot quicker. And also, while we were at it, we decided we wanted a new beacon in this area. And this is one of those things that happens with me sometimes. I decide that I want something that should be a small thing. I decide, wouldn't it be really handy to have a beacon in this area? So I built a beacon. And then I got to build everything else to go around it. Like I did with the flower farm, where I built an entire outpost around the flower farm. For a single beacon, we built an entire wizard's tower to go with it. So this is going to be a permanent style beacon here. But the idea is simple. It's like a little wizard tower. We got some floors here with bookcases, and you come up the stairs here and you reach to what is going to be the wizard's little habitable area. And I sort of went for a slightly different style on the walls to what I normally do when I do stone brick walls. I decided to make it a little bit more run down, a bit more raggedy, because, you know, it's a wizard's tower and they don't tend to look after their towers as well as they perhaps should. But it's got like a little garden out here around the balcony here. And then once you go in here, then we got the tower goes up even further inside. And yeah, you've got ladders and stuff that goes up to all these small balconies up around here, with that beam coming up through the center as well. And I've got these little mini balconies on the side here, and quick, like, almost spoilers there. You can see those green circles on the ground. That's something that I'm planning out for future episodes, so I won't go into detail yet. You'll see them briefly in a second. But it's me planning something out. I've got an idea for further expansions for the Dragon Spire, as though the Dragon Spire isn't big enough as it is already. But yeah, I mean, I was quite happy with the builds, and this is what I was talking about at the beginning of the episode. It's like, I think I haven't done a lot, and then when I come in to edit, I find, like, let's look, we've built an airship for ShelyRuely. We have turned around and built a new honey farm for the collective. We've also did a load of mining for sand for glass bottles and turned them into glass bottles for the farm as well. We've also built a brand new furnace array. We built a brand new wizard's tower, like we're walking through at the moment. Built a brand new shop. You know, we've done so much this episode. It's unbelievable. And look at the view from the top here. I love this because we got some crystals sort of hovering off the top. I'm not so sure if I'm fully happy with the crystal in the center. Maybe we might redesign that later on. But I love this idea of the sort of crystals being chained down to the top of the tower here, and sort of like almost like they're trying to break away there. Anyway, I've been Draken. This has been the DrakenWerks. Thank you very much for joining us. Don't forget to check out the rest of the members below, especially Lady Bex and ShelyRuely, who both appeared in this episode. And we hope to catch you all again soon. Don't forget to drop a like on the video. See you soon.